Hello, my unconventional conventionalists. Something really empowering happened to me tonight. And it was a situation where I was a good Samaritan to a stranger in need. I had just finished a 9-hour shift in my retail job, and I was driving home. It was like, I'm recording this at like 2:30 a.m., and this happened like 12:30 a.m. So this is like 2 hours ago. But anyway, I'm driving on the interstate to go home, and there's a car like sideways on one of the exits, and the bumper's over here, and like the headlight is over there. There's very obviously been an accident that like freshly happened. So I didn't see it happen. I've had to have reached it like just a few minutes after it happened, if even that. And when I pulled over, um, the guy was already out of the car, and a woman was standing next to him, and the woman had stopped before I did, and she called 911 already. So the police were already dispatched, so that was good. But the guy, I could tell he was hurting. I could tell, he was upset about what had happened, and it was like late 30s degrees outside, so it was pretty cold. And I offered if he wanted to sit in the passenger seat of my car to get some heat and just try to calm down. He accepted. So the other woman left. I was pretty much taking it from there. So I sat him in my passenger seat and put the car heat on, and I could tell he was really upset. He was just worried about his car. He was worried about himself, and for the sake of protecting people's identities, I'm not going to use his name that he gave me, but I don't feel like I should just keep saying him or this person throughout the whole thing. So for the sake of the rest of the story, I'm going to call him Al. So, Al admitted that he had fallen asleep at the wheel, understandably so. It was like past midnight. He was like hurting. I was like, "Are you okay, Al?" He says, "Just my leg." And I look down, and only then do I notice that his right leg is profusely bleeding. So, I had him roll his jean up, and there was like a gash on his knee. So, like, he had like bashed his knee on the dashboard of the car or somewhere in the car, and just kind of gashed it open pretty bad. And so what I did was I took my sock off, and I was wearing knee socks. So I took my knee sock off, and I tied it around his knee really tight to just create that pressure. And he said that actually helped a lot. And I just kind of sat with him and learned that he was in the military. He still is in the military, actually. And he was just worried about how this affect his military career, and I was just trying to calm him down, like, it's okay, Al, just, life is just throwing some bullshit at you, and you're gonna get through this. And I was just trying to, like, protect him from having an emotional breakdown, just because this definitely is a lot to take in. He's injured, his car is totaled, and he's worried about, going back to work in the military. Those are all valid concerns, and I could tell he was approaching the verge of a breakdown, so I just held his hand and just let him know that I was there, and it's okay, you will rebound, you will be okay. So, the police arrived, and, they, confirmed the car was totaled, obviously witnessed that he was injured, so they called ambulance dispatch. And shortly before the ambulance arrived, Al asked if he could have my phone number. So I said, yeah. And I told him how to spell my first name, Jeklyn. And he puts me in his phone as Jeklyn Lifesaver. So, yeah, that kind of hit home right there, having someone call me a lifesaver. I mean, was I actually a lifesaver? Did I actually save Al's life? Not really. I mean, his injury was bad, but it wasn't anywhere close to being life-threatening. I mean, he still would have survived had he just been leaning on the barricade on the side of the road, but I think just just being there, letting him sit in my warm car and talking to him just made it less of a traumatic experience for him. It uplifted some of that trauma. And I'm proud of that. I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of what I did for Al. And, you know, as the ambulance finally arrived and they're putting Al on the stretcher, I went up to him and I said, "Good luck to you, Al." And I kissed him on the forehead. And he said, "Thank you, Jeklyn. You're an angel." So it felt really good. You know, it felt really good for me to help someone out like that. And, you know, I'm going to put something out there. You guys listen up. You can tell everybody that you're such a good person and you care and you always do what's right. But there is a century-old saying, and it is, actions speak louder than words. Do good deeds. You know, it's important to do them for your friends, but it's also important to do them for people you don't know. There's complete strangers out there who are in need of support and just need a friend in their moment where they're just in a really bad spot. And it doesn't really take a whole lot for you to go out of your way and just help people out. Just be a good person and perform some actions to show that. Bad girl did a good thing tonight, so yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys before I went off to bed. Love you guys, stay cool, stay sexy, salute. Hey, so video's going a little longer because I just received some text messages from Al as of 3:30 a.m. Yeah, I was literally editing the video and this happened, so I just wanted to add to it and read these messages to you guys. So 3:04 a.m. Al sends me, "Thank you, Jeklyn, made it to the hospital, got all stitched up on my knee and waiting for whatever is next." And I responded, "Hey, what can I say besides you're welcome? I'm glad you're okay, and I was very happy to help. Just promise to learn from this. Drunk driving is stupid, got it?" And Al says, "Definitely a lesson learned, and I will not forget it, or you." Then my response to that was, "I'm just a pretty girl who likes to help people in need. Get some rest when you can. Good night." And finally, he ends with, "Thank you again. You're an angel. Good night." Feels really good. Feels really, really good, you guys. But now it's 3:30 a.m. and I still haven't even showered, so for y'all, that's it. Love you guys. Good night.